So it's been a few weeks since I've done one of these, so here we go with another TV show review, and it's Outlander Series 1. And if you just happen to be on my Twitter, you will realise that my pinned tweet is me praising this TV show, calling it one of the best TV shows of recent years. However, when I start forming opinions about the next TV show I'm going to watch, I'm going to unpin that tweet and pin the tweet about the next TV show. So if you're watching this 3-4 months down the line and you find my Twitter, by the way, link below, and it's on about another TV show, that's why. But let's carry on. So let's do the story of this. A Second World War nurse is having a second honeymoon with her husband up in Scotland, staying in Inverness, and she gets pushed somehow back into the 1740s, where she falls on the wrong side of the English, gets married to a Highlander, is tried as a witch, then her husband gets caught up with the English, he's tortured, and at the end of the series they're going to France. So for a 16 episode series, and it's 16 episodes, it's not your full 22, it's not your half a 11-12 episode, and it's not your mini series of 8. A lot happens in this series, a lot happens. However, this series was based on a book by Diana Grabidon, I think her name is, and developed for TV by Ronald D. Moore, who was one of the guys behind Star Trek Deep Space Nine and Voyager. He was also, I think he also did Hex. But he's developed this for TV, and he does a brilliant job. I've already said I'm a big fan of this TV show, but you can't actually fathom how good a job he's done without watching it. That's how good it is. The show, which would not usually be my usual interest because it's a bit of a romance story, had me hooked. We're 2 series in, and I've watched both series online, streamed, and I've watched the first series again on DVD, and this show's had me hooked both times. And that's because, 1, it's a well written story. 2, it's a well written TV show. It's developed well for TV, and that's something rare you don't usually get. I mean, when you've seen these like books to movies, and I'm going to bring in Angel to Demons by Dan Brown. Terrible film, hated it. This was on the absolute opposite side. Loved this. Loved it from the get-go. Loved it straight to the end. And I think that's because of the writing and the storytelling. Let's go on to acting. The acting in this, the support cast really are a brilliant cast. It's a great set of English and British actors with Scots accents, and they do a great job. Graham McTavish from Preacher is in this. Tobias Menzies, who was in Rome, which I'll review later. I don't know when I'll review Rome, just I'm doing it at some point. is in this, and they're supporting Sam Nguyen and I've forgotten the female lead in this. I'm sure someone will tell me in the comments. Who both do a brilliant job. The female lead... wait a minute. Nope, it doesn't say, but it doesn't say on the box. The female lead plays a really strong character. Sam Nalagan plays a really good, strong male lead character. Those two work brilliantly together, but the support cast, for me, was the best thing of this show. The support cast, acting wise, was the best thing. They do really well. They help this show massively. And it's amazing how many people, when you watch this, you'll know who they are when you've seen them in something else. What else to say apart from using the word brilliant to describe this? This is brilliant. This is a well done show, well written, well acted, well directed. The scenery is gorgeous because it's set in the Scottish Highlands and it's filmed in the Highlands. This isn't like the astonishing scenery of Lord of the Rings, which was brilliant, but this was the astonishing scenery of the Scottish Highlands, and it plays well into the story. I have no problem with this. No problem whatsoever. I would recommend watching this. I would recommend you get off this video, start streaming it online, or buy the DVD or Blu-ray, because you will not be disappointed. Anyway, that's another TV show review. For next time, peace.